I have here an absolute value equation. And what makes these things weird is that the absolute value symbol introduces this sort of maybe this, maybe that quality to this equation. Here's my two possibilities. Okay, I have possibilities. I have one scenario where 4x plus 1 is positive. Okay, that might be the case. Or I have this other scenario where 4x plus 1 is negative. We don't know which one it is. So there's going to be two solutions to this, and that's why this absolute value equation up top is equivalent to a pair of equations, one of these things down here, because it takes two equations to describe these two possibilities. So the way you solve an absolute value equation is you take the thing inside the absolute value symbol, and first you pretend it's positive. Then you go ahead and solve that equation. So if I make my two equations, here's the first possibility. 4x plus 1 equals negative 3x. Whoa, something weird's going on with my pen. There we go. Negative 3x plus 8. Okay, that's one option. And the second option is this. What if 4x plus 1 was a negative number? Well, the way you handle that is you say, okay, 4x plus 1 equals the negative version of that stuff on the other side, which, if we simplify it, becomes 3x minus 8. Okay, so here's your two possibilities. 4x plus 1 equals negative 3x plus 8, or 4x plus 1 equals 3x minus 8. And as you look over this list on the right-hand side, you'll see that's not one of your set of choices. Okay, there is no 3x minus 8 over here. The only positive 3x is this one. Actually, okay, so that is an option, 3x minus 8. But look at what we have on the left side. Negative 4x minus 1. That's not exactly the same thing. So I want to talk about the other way I could have said this equation number 2. This is alternate number 2. Just multiply both sides by a negative. You get negative 4x minus 1 equals negative 3x plus 8. Okay, so here's equation number 1. Here's equation number 2, and this one is in there. If you take a look, there's a lot of negative 4x minus equations on the left side. And here is the one I want. I think we're looking at this guy right here. Let's just double check, make sure I didn't get that wrong. Negative 4x minus 1 minus 3x plus 8. Yep, and 4x plus 1. That's it. That's the one we want. So the point of this is when you have an absolute value equation, just make sure to take whatever's inside the absolute value and consider that as either a positive or a negative number.